Hello everyone and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. These are your love readings, your love messages for mid-April until mid-May. Just letting you know that Venus is moving through her shadow phase and she will be retrograding around the 12th of May. She will be retrograding in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is all about communication, collaboration, siblings, people that are close to you in your periphery. Gemini, the house of Gemini is also communication. Now let's not forget that with retrogrades, people and situations come back from the past, and Venus will be in the sign of Gemini, which is the house of communication, until the end of July, even till the beginning of August, when she will be moving into the sign of Cancer. She's going to be retrograding for quite some time, and we know that Venus is the sign of beauty, manifestation, love, and values. And therefore, with retrogrades, we know that her energy is much more potent. I'm going to say that please do not start anything to do with new relationships. If this is someone coming back from your past, then this is someone that you need to go back over the situation, what you've left in the middle, as something needs to be cleared. Either you're clearing the slate and finishing up with a past relationship, or someone from your past is coming back to continue your journey together. I'm going to say that if this is someone from the past, it doesn't matter if you continue your journey. For those of you that are single and meeting someone new whilst Venus is retrograding, know that this will not last. Now this reading is mainly, and I'm going to put a question on it, will there be a reunion? Will that person from the past come back? That's the question that I'm asking with these readings. Now, for those of you that are single, obviously, this does not pertain to you, but you can still watch the reading and see which characters and what signs show up for you. You will get the feel of the reading, and you will have the understanding if it's your reading or not. So the question is, will there be a reunion? Will my beloved come back from the past? Will my beloved unblock me if there's been no communication? And you can flip the reading around as well. So will they be back is the question. Okay? Thank you so much. Let's go on to the individual readings. Hello, dear Sagittarius. How are you all? Thank you for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, and with your love reading for mid-April until mid-May of 2020. I have explained in the first part of the video that Venus is in her shadow phase. She will be turning retrograde. So it's a very important time to look at love relationships. As we know, Venus turning retrograde brings in people from the past and past situations. So the question I'm asking today is, will they communicate? Will they be back? And if they're back, what's going to happen? Let's have a look at your reading, dear Sagittarius. Let's take a few cards. And we have the Page of Cups. There is an offer that's going to come through. Page of Cups is a Pisces. Doesn't have to be. Page of Cups is an offer that's on the table. Now this is in the past position. Let's look at the now. And we have the Death card. So with the Death card, this is Scorpio. We've got Scorpio, Pisces, a lot of water energy. The Star card is communication through the social media. And this is also Aquarius, which speaks of the future. There is hope here. Someone is going through transformation. Someone who is showing up as a page, they may be now maturing and growing through this change, this drastic change that they're going through in their lives. So Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces we've got here. We've got a fair bit of fixed energy and a bit of mutable as well. Mutable is always easy to change, but fixed energies are not. Now, the star is a card of healing, and I do feel that someone could be going through a healing stage where they are coming through. And I feel with the Page of Cups, the offer was obviously put on the table, but for some reason, death came in and changed things. So this could be any life situations, any sort of a transformation. Doesn't have to be a physical death, as we've got the star here. This is a card of healing. It can be on a physical level, it can be on an emotional level. We know that Scorpio is all about deep intimacy and strong connections. Okay, now Scorpio is all about intimacy, physical intimacy as well. So that's why I feel that this transformation is so big. And we do have someone in their birthday suit. She is naked here, so she is totally truthful with what was maybe hidden. So they could be coming through with a message and speaking about their deepest desires, their dreams. Maybe you are their dream. Okay. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. We've got the Six of Cups, so this is a soulmate connection. Some of you may have known this person from a past lifetime or from your childhood, from many years ago. The general energy is that there will be an offer. As you can see, the masculine is providing their cup of love to the feminine. And some of you may also share children, or one of you have got children. Now, this is a card of innocence as well. So there needs to be trust here. What's beneath that? And we've got the moon. The moon is fears, it's deception. Okay, it's also motherhood, and it does speak of strong intuition as well. Now, some of you may have been dreaming about this day. This is a card of balance. It is a number 6. Let's take some of Mystic Moon Oracle cards and see what else is happening here. I will be taking more cards, dear Sagittarius. Now, some of you may be on the cusp with Scorpio, so this could be your energy. Could it be that, because we can reverse the roles here, could it be that you were going through the transformation and were not able to accept this Page of Cups, which was quite a youthful and unexpected offer of love or an apology that's either come in or going to be coming in? Let's see what else we've got. We have barrier. So yes, there were some sort of barriers. The door is closed here, as you can see. The barriers could be around home, family situations as well. And we've got the soulmate card here, which is an offer that is being made here. Looks as though the death card, this card just turned to its side, so I'm going to take it. It looks like the barriers with the death card are being transformed here. Let's see, and we've got cycles. And I would say that some of you have been through this cycle before. You do understand, you've got a strong understanding that this is a soulmate connection, no doubt, and this is a cycle maybe that you're hoping to break this time. Now, the star can also mean social media and connection through distance. Let's take another card on that cycle, because cycles can be quite hard to break. And we've got tribe, so things to do with the family, as I was saying. And I feel as though you've probably been through this before. But I do feel that you've got tribe, you've got family, and you've got connections that are going to help you break this cycle at this time. And we know with a tribe card, a soulmate connection that feels like family. And you probably perceive this to be true, as we've got the moon here. And the moon in synastry does speak of very deep emotional connection. So some of you, with this person, you feel as though they are part of the family. So some of you may have met this person through family as well. Let's take a few more cards on this death card. I'd like to see what this death card is all about. And we have the Four of Wands. So this is transforming into something stable. And I do feel here that maybe someone was not ready for commitment because of the Page of Cups, which is a juvenile energy. Okay, some people have got issues with past family relationships. They've been in a cycle they've been trying to break. This could be the succeeding of that, getting out of maybe even a difficult, maybe even a dark, narcissistic relationship of the past as well. And they will be healing before they can accept this cup. Let's take the Star card. And we have the Four of Cups, 2 fours. And fours always speak of home for me. So this offer is coming back on the table. But I do feel that something will have to change here. Why? Because, again, with the Tribe card, I do feel that there are, I don't want to call them perpetrators, but a family situation, could be a family member that is the barrier here. Let's take a look at that 6 of Cups. Now, could children be the barrier? Could that be what is standing between you committing or getting back together again? Let's have a look at this 6 of Cups. And we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is someone who speaks their truth and only the truth, usually when he's in the upright. Now, could this be that someone was hiding from you the fact that they had children? Okay, usually the King of Swords is someone that speaks the truth, but I'm not reading reversals. The King of Swords can also be very cutting with their words. So this could also be, dear Sagittarius, you taking on this energy where if you found out the truth about someone hiding their past, where family situations, children are concerned, you may just have severed ties. And we know that the King of Swords could also be a legal representative. So you could be dealing with someone that's still going through legalities of the past. And that's why with the 4 of Cups here, this is a wish. This offer is a wish fulfillment, but for whatever reason, and we do speak of Aquarian energy, which speaks of the future. This could be something that you could be accepting at a future date whilst you're going through major transformation. Could be, again, trying to break this vicious cycle. And I do see that the soulmate has come in before the cycle was broken, whatever this cycle is. Let's take one more card on this 4 of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords. So more communication coming through, truth being spoken here. And again, this could also be someone that is hoping to find out the truth. If the truth was not reciprocated, this is someone that could be spying. This could also be a message of let's get together. I do feel that someone is not ready to accept this cup yet, dear Sagittarius. Not quite ready to accept that cup. Let's take a few Sibillas and get a bit more information about this. There is a lot of getting educated about what's going on here. We know that the Page of Swords is also a student. And the student is someone who communicates, but, you know, they could be having a realization of what is your truth, let's say here. What is important to you. Let's take a look at that 4 of Cups. And we have the Messaggero. So yes, messages obviously are coming through. We have Disgrazia. Disgrazia is the Tower, so it's a very huge fundamental change. And we know that the Tower is also something that brings change, but it's not an easy change. This could be also a realization that for those of you that could also be coming back with an apology, if you are cross-watching for Sagittarius, they may not be ready to accept your cup because they're still going through healing. Let's take another card. And we have Melancholia. As you can see, this person is still stuck in their melancholy. They're depressed. They do not believe. Maybe there are trust issues here as well. Let's take another card. What comes after this melancholy? Because someone is still stuck in the past. They're looking at that cup half empty rather than half full. and we have Vecchia Signora, which is the visitor, but this is also a maturing process. This could also be someone that is advising someone who is down and not feeling happy at all. And this advice, I would say, is going to be a quite educational in realization of what life is all about and how people act and react. And I do feel that this Page of Swords is the student. So who is this in your life? Nevertheless, you do have the Vecchia Signora, which is a visitor. This is someone that you may be receiving the knowledge from or the advice. Let's take another card. We have the Belvedere, which is someone on the lookout, so a sense of distrust, but also waiting, not trusting in your eyes, not trusting in what you see or what you hear until you actually have the proof. And here we've got the Bambino, which is something new. This is something that is beginning, okay? And this is a physical, as it is a child, it is a physical beginning, a new beginning here, and something that has been created through lessons suddenly. So there is a birth here, and the birth can mean that yes, you have the beginning, you are starting something here, but not for everyone, as I feel the Bambino could also be a child. We do have the Page of Swords here. And I'm going to say that some of you are going to put family before what you were hoping for, before what you were wishing for, as the Bambino is, yes, children, and it is something of a lot of innocence. So this could also be speaking, because I'm tying this in with the Page of Swords, this could be the beginning of you standing in your truth and speaking about what is important and what will bring you your healing. So some of you are going to accept this apology, this message, this relationship again, and others of you, I'm afraid you will not be. Let's look at this Four of Wands, as Four of Wands does speak of stability, but it can also speak of family and being around family, and that's where your healing will come through. If someone has been over deceptive, as the Cycles card, the Cycles card can speak of you've done this over and over again and you're getting the same outcome. Let's take that Four of Wands, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is not moving. They're more planning than taking the action with that Ace of Pentacles. So I do feel as though someone is stuck here. They're not able to make a decision, and that's where the Death card and the transformation and the change comes through. It comes through the Tower, I feel here. Someone, I feel, is not willing to budge here. And because of this Four of Cups, and I'm going to take just one of these cards, one of the Oracle cards, as I want to see what this Four of Cups is all about. Two cards are wanting to come out, so I'll take them both. And we have the Divine Masculine and the Deception. Wow. And this Deception card is very similar to the Barrier. Now, the deception could be, obviously, coming through from another party. And this could also be someone that is advising you in a negative way where your partner is concerned. So what I feel with the Divine Masculine is that they're trying to connect spiritually. They're looking for the answers through spirit, as they've been through this cycle over and over again, and there are trust issues here. That's why they're not ready to accept this cup. Now, I'm not saying that this relationship will not form, will not come to being, but I do feel that this Divine Masculine is going through much change, and they're needing to see things from a different perspective. They're needing to connect spiritually. as the physical, the mundane is not giving them what they need. Okay, I'm going to take a handwritten card now, and let's see what the messages are from your partner, everyone. Now, the Four of Cups, for others of you, this may be someone is not ready to accept this offer because of family issues. They have been dealing with deception. They've been on the lookout. There's a lot of melancholy around this situation. But they will be reborn. I do feel that with a child here. Let's take a message and see what the cards are saying. You were cold, distant to me. I needed more passion. Let's take one more, as this is a general reading and not one message will suit many of you out there. And we have, I have never loved like this before. So there are two different groups that I'm reading for here. Please take the message as it pertains to you. This message could be something that you're feeling instead of your partner. So, of course, when we read for the general, for the public, there are many situations that everyone is dealing with. So if these messages do not resonate, please watch your moon or your rising signs. You know that you could take messages from those readings as well. All right, everyone, there will be communication, but what the outcome is going to be a different story for all of you. All right, I want to thank you so much, dear Sagittarius. With the transits and what's going on in the sky, there is a lot of positivity for you where love is concerned. So I do feel that for most of you, there will be a positive outcome. Now, when it's going to happen, that's another story altogether. All right, sending you lots of love, lots of light. Talk to you soon.